Well, good morning. Welcome to Randy's Corner, and I'm your host, Randy Clark. And I don't want to waste no time this morning because we got one of the biggest events that we have here in Sylacauga coming up real soon. It's April 1st through April the 12th, and I got a very special guest with me today. This is Sarah Owens with the B.B. Comer Memorial Library. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
It's almost here.
It is.
We've been waiting over 300 days for it to get here, and it's almost here.
I know. Yeah, we're about 3 weeks out.
That's
so
right.
I'm very excited.
One of my favorite events in Sylacauga. I'm there every day. You're there every day. It's just a great event, and people don't realize this white marble we have in Sylacauga is amazing.
I know it is. People really don't realize what a valuable resource we have right here.
So, Sarah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I was born and raised in Fayetteville, and I've been at the library a little bit over 10 years. So, and I love it. I love everything about it, and so great to be there.
Well, we're so glad to have you, and you're amazing at the library. I love all the library staff. Y'all do such a fantastic job.
They do.
So let's talk about the Marble Festival this morning.
Yeah.
All right. So, when is the Marble Festival?
It's April 1st through the 12th. And so we have some programs going on. There'll be sculptors sculpting at the Central Park, every day during the festival. As I mentioned, we have some other programs going on, kind of a Q&A session about Gantz Quarry and, some sculpting 101, things like that. So,
Okay, since we mentioned the sculptors, how many have we got coming this year?
35 is what we have registered this
35.
year. So yeah, full house.
Yeah, full house. And we love that. So, let's talk for a minute about our visiting sculptor this year.
Yes.
Okay.
His name, I'm probably going to mess it up, but
That's
it's
okay. I always mess it up anyway.
Eddie Carrier.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. He'll be able to tell us once he gets here.
Right.
And that's really all the information that I have right now. I just know that he's a master sculptor and, been doing it a long time. I think he does other mediums as well, but his sculptures are beautiful. So we're really excited to see what he makes for the festival.
Okay. Now, what is the library's role in the festival? I mean, y'all have the biggest role as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, we provide organizational support, so we do a lot of the marketing. We're kind of the hub for everything going on during the festival, so we handle registration, before, and then once the sculptors come into town, they'll come to the library first, sign in, get their goodie bags, have some information about Sylacauga and the area, places they can eat, things to do, stuff like that. And then from there, we house the Magic of Marble collection. So the Italian sculptor, the piece that they leave every year, that goes to the library. So we have that collection that people can view. We also have other pieces that have been donated through the foundation, from the wonderful people of Sylacauga and around, that just want to donate to the library. So we also handle the quarry tours. Excuse me, Emrys and Amia, they do quarry tours during the festival. And so Emrys, theirs is 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of April, and Amia is the 8th, 9th, and 10th, and those all start at 9:30 to 10:30.
Since we mentioned those tours, is there still time to sign up?
Yes, we do
Okay.
have some slots available. There are a couple of dates that are full, but just call the library and, ask and see what dates we have available still.
Okay. Let's back up a minute. I want to mention our sculptor last year. Our city fell in love with her.
Yes, she was precious. Everybody
She does
loved her.
amazing work.
She does. She is very talented,
Right.
Desiree Pucci. So she was just an absolute delight to have.
Right. Well, I mentioned her, but I probably should mention all of them. But I just want to bring up Desiree because, the city just fell in love with her. And those pieces that oh my goodness.
I know. The way she does the marble.
Yes. So, do you know about how many pieces that we have in our library? That is the first place that I want people to go. I want to go there because, really, to be honest with you, I think our library here in Sylacauga is the heartbeat, the backbone of Sylacauga, if you
We think so too.
Yeah.
And we actually have 53 pieces of marble sculpture
Inside.
and outside. So we
Yeah.
have a new piece outside that was done by Frank Murphy.
Yes.
And then Krager's beautiful piece, on the front lawn, which is 4. So
Right. Two of my favorite sculptors.
I know, they're wonderful.
Yes.
We're so blessed to have, such talented people in
Yes.
Sylacauga.
Yes. Frank and Krager, I hate to say it, it's probably my fault. They don't get a whole lot done during the Marble Festival because I'm always sending the visitors. And I have to have a place to send the kids, and those two are my favorite. Plus, I can't leave out Jennifer.
Oh, I know.
Right.
She's so much fun. I mean, just watching her dance and, while she's sculpting, and she just has such a great attitude about everything.
And the Cummins.
Yes, yes. And they're actually going to do a program for us at the library on the last Saturday of the Marble Festival. And it's just going to kind of be a sculpting 101. If you want to get started or you're curious about it, they're going to show you some kind of easy ways to get started.
Fantastic program.
Yeah.
Now, I want to talk for a minute about something we got new this year. The question and answer seminars. Could you talk
Yes.
about that a little bit?
Yes, so we're going to have several sessions of that, and it's going to be Miss Martha Waldrop, Shirley Williams, Glenda Gaines, people that grew up in Gants Quarry, and they're just going to talk about, their life, their experience, what it was like, the different things that they saw, the community. So we're really excited about that. It's very nice to have people that remember Gants Quarry and what it was. And so just come, if you have any questions, you've ever wanted to know anything about it, just come and ask them. So we'll have several sessions of that, and on the 2nd, 5th, 7th, and 10th, and that's all at 10 o'clock in the morning.
And that'll be at the library?
Yes, that will
Okay.
be in the auditorium.
Okay, great. So, let's go ahead and mention the lookout point. Don't forget to come to the lookout point. I'll be going back and forth out there, and I give my own history lessons. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Hey, and that's all right.
Yeah, that's all right. So, and we got to mention Bluebell ice cream.
I know. That's that's something everybody loves. I mean, it's so nice to be able to go and watch the sculptors carve for a little bit and then go inside and get some delicious Bluebell ice cream. And they give you a humongous scoop for
Yes,
$1. That's
for
a really
$1.
good deal.
Right, right. So, I'm a guilty one. Bluebell ice cream, I'll go ahead and tell you, I go over there every day. The hardest thing to do is keep from going twice a day.
I know. You want to have it for breakfast and dinner.
That's right, that's right. So, we talked about the Q&A seminar, and people can still sign up for the quarry tours. Could you kind of mention a little bit what the quarry tours are?
Yeah, so you'll register for those at the library. You'll come that morning to the library. There'll be a bus that'll pick you up and drive you. And then once you get there, you just get to see, the operational components of the quarry. I personally have never been. I need to go. But people that come back are just fascinated by, the process. And it's so neat to see, kind of the different ways that marble can be used. It can be used, artistically, like the sculptors that are sculpting, but also for a lot of industrial purposes.
Right.
So, it's in a ton of things: paint, diapers, all sorts of things you wouldn't think that marble would be in.
Right.
It is. So.
Right. And we got Heritage Plastics right out there beside. You'd be surprised. It's amazing how much this marble dust is used.
Yeah, it really is. So if anybody's, upset about the trains that are in Sylacauga, I mean,
see
that's
why.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, they're moving a lot of products.
Yes, they
so.
are. And I like to tell a story about Moretta Hara. A lot of people don't know it, but he was commissioned down here to do the Vulcan.
Right.
And a lot of people don't know it, but the inside of the Vulcan is lined with Sylacauga marble.
Yeah.
And Washington, D.C. I could go on and tell you where almost every capital in the United States has got some Sylacauga marble.
Right. Yeah. It's everywhere, all throughout the country. So, and that's neat that a little piece of Sylacauga's just everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, so before we go, would you like to mention some of the sponsors and also mention some of the most important people? We can't forget Dr. Ted Spears.
I know. Yeah, he's chairman of the Marble Festival. He's wonderful. None of this would be happening, right now. We wouldn't be preparing this or, have past Marble Festivals if it wasn't for Dr. Ted and his vision for the marble. So thank you to Dr. Ted for all he does, and thank you to the Alabama State Council on the Arts for their grants that, so that we can have the Marble Festival each year, and just all the volunteers and the community that come together and actually make it possible, because there's no way that, just a handful of people could bring this all together. It really is a community effort.
It is. Do you like to mention some more of the sponsors?
We've had several local, I don't have a full list, but we have several local people who have donated items to go in the sculptor bags, that we use just to kind of welcome the sculptors to Sylacauga, because a lot of them aren't from Alabama.
Right.
Several of them are from Tennessee, Kentucky. We've got, Iowa, Missouri,
We can go
Texas.
on and on.
We could, yeah. So they're from everywhere. And just, the people at the library, my coworkers, they're wonderful. The Sylacauga Arts Council, obviously, they're a huge part of it, and a lot of the volunteers come from the Arts Council. So we're just really blessed to have so many people in the community that want to help, pull something together. Like this.
AM3 that furnishes the rock, they're amazing.
Yeah, they are. And the city workers that come and bring it in.
Yes, they're there with us every day.
They are. So anything, any heavy lifting that anybody needs, they're there to, get it done.
Right, right. So the viewers, I want to mention all the viewers. Make sure you come to the Marble Festival. You'll be amazed at the people that lives in our area knows nothing about the quarries. I don't understand that, but it happens, It
does.
So come down to the Central Park across from Bluebell and join us at the Marble Festival.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to be there and greet the visitors. I'm going out to the Lookout Point. I might go on some tours, but we're gonna let you know all that we can about Sylacauga Marble.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for coming in, Sarah.
Yeah.
And the main thing is make sure you go by the library and also the museum, Bluebell. There's just so many things to do.
There are. It's a wonderful way to showcase Sylacauga and what all we have to offer.
It is. Thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome.
That's Sylacauga Marble Festival, Magic of Marble, coming up April 1st through the 12th, and we'll see you next time.